Real Madrid's first match under José Mourinho was supposed to be the beginning of a new era, a stronger team, a more aggressive identity, and most importantly, a manager who knew exactly how to win. But the first signs were more complicated than that. There were positives, but also some serious warning signs. Mourinho immediately tried to make Real Madrid more disciplined. The team looked organized without the ball, players pressed with more intensity, and there was a clear attempt to control the game instead of simply relying on individual talent. And that was important, because Real Madrid had incredible players: Cristiano Ronaldo, Kaká, Xabi Alonso, Mesut Ozil, and many others. But having great players is not enough. Mourinho wanted a team, and you could already see the beginning of that idea. One of the biggest positives was the defensive structure. Real Madrid looked much more compact. The distance between the midfield and defense was smaller, and the players were clearly being asked to work together. That was classic Mourinho. Defend as a unit. Win the ball, then attack quickly. But there was a problem. Real Madrid still struggled to create enough clear chances. The team could control parts of the match, but controlling possession doesn't automatically mean controlling the game. There were moments when the attack looked predictable. Too many attacks depended on individual quality. And when the opposition defended well, Real Madrid sometimes struggled to find another solution. This was especially interesting because Mourinho's greatest strength had always been tactical flexibility. He could change the shape, change the pressing, change the tempo. But at Real Madrid, he had something completely different from his previous teams. Massive expectations. Every match had to look convincing. Every superstar had to perform. And every mistake was immediately magnified. The biggest warning sign wasn't necessarily the result. It was the transition from defense to attack. Mourinho wanted his team to attack quickly after winning possession, but Real Madrid sometimes lost the ball too easily. And when that happened, the team could suddenly become vulnerable. That is dangerous at the highest level, because against a weaker opponent, you can survive those mistakes. Against Barcelona or another elite European team, you might get punished immediately. Still, it would be unfair to judge Mourinho's entire Real Madrid project from one match. This was only the beginning. The tactical ideas needed time. The players needed to understand their roles, and Mourinho needed to discover the best combination from a squad full of superstars. But one thing was already obvious. This was not going to be the same Real Madrid. Mourinho was building something more disciplined, more aggressive, and much more difficult to break down. The question was, could he turn that defensive organization into an attack capable of dominating Europe? Because at Real Madrid, being good was never enough. Mourinho had one goal: to build a team capable of beating Barcelona and winning the Champions League. And the first match gave us the first glimpse of that revolution.